Hi everybody, I'm Farhanah Salleh, and today I'm going to dig in a few things about the topic given, which is drawbacks of sex education. Sex education is one of the most controversial issues in education, which has been floating on educational institutions since ages. Often, sex education in school is considered as a recreational course rather than a serious issue. So, what are the public opinions toward this topic? Let's find out.
For my opinions, sex education often goes against moral and religious belief of an individual. Many schools do not teach abstinence, but only teach how to have sex safely, while many religious and family stress marriage before.
In my opinion, it can enhance the curiosity of the children and lead them to find out. Educators are not always right, so they could teach different beliefs to what sexual intercourse is. Youngsters who learn sex education at school will use it as a reason to actually do one.
Because of sex education in school, students may still be subjected to embarrassment or acceptable subject matter. This can make for out-of-control classroom if students make to laugh or make inappropriate comments.
So then we just heard a few opinions of the topic. Here are some suggestions I received from the same people.
This goes to the attitude of parents, educators and religious leaders in the community that can make the style that vary from state to state or even school to school.
Parents can provide accurate information about sexuality, and they can also reinforce their spiritual and religious values.
Important that you start your conversation with your teens early. Continue this conversation throughout your teens' life and let them know that you are open-minded regarding the issues of sex and society.
These are the advices I managed to get.
My advice is sex education should be taught in school to avoid out-of-wedlock pregnancy, sexually transmitted disease and associated health problems.
Sex education, however, should be taught at school or by parents because kids will be knowledgeable about their pros and cons and will have some respect towards different gender.
No parents need to be an expert on sexualities to have meaningful conversation with their children, since parents can share their values of sexualities, relationships and respect for others.
Above all, sex education has its pros and cons and is more likely to prevent teenagers from having sex or at least having protected sex. Sex is the imparting and acquiring of the knowledge through learning and teaching of sexual activities and sexual behaviors. With the opinions, suggestions and advices, I managed to end my interview of the drawbacks of sex education. Thank you.